All right. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. There is a lot of volatility right now in the market. So we're going to go over it, see what's happening. How bad is it, right? Dow looks to be breaking down potentially. So absolutely some very, it's pretty terrifying moments, guys. No doubt about it. Let me go ahead and get the comments set up so I can see what you guys are saying. It's always such frustrating on trying to find the video. It's always challenging, guys. Okay, go to the channel. All right, awesome. There we are. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's get the notifications sent out. And then we will get started. All right, everyone. Yeah, it's Dow looks to be really struggling right now, guys. So, DXY is holding up relatively well. I mean, it's not popping the upside yet. Bitcoin's still hovering in our key area as well. There's just there's a lot of price action right now that's really concerning. Um, it's not entirely clear how bad it is yet. That's for damn sure. But we don't like seeing Dow have another massive red day. That's just not good, right? So we're 400 points down so far today. We still have like 3 hours left in the market. Yeah, overall, it doesn't look great, guys. It does not look great. Still waiting to see what happens here, though. Let's talk about the key things, right? And I'm gonna put you guys up here on the notepad. These are the reasons to be bullish. We talked about in the last stream. These are the reasons to be bearish, right? And as you guys can see, these two right here are really our key ones. The DXY is showing a lot of strength, which is not good. We want to see us drop, or we want to see DXY drop. We don't want to see it increase. And right here, traditional markets look like ass. Yeah, we definitely can see that. So Dow once again is having another rough day. SPX, another rough day. If you go to the higher time frame, it's even more terrifying. Like, guys, this does not look healthy. You guys see this? It's a pretty obvious trend reversal here. So, to be a bull right now, you have to be essentially saying that it is going to reverse back up, and it's challenging though, guys. So there's a lot of bearish pressure on the stock market. Now, the stock market and crypto do look quite a bit different here because crypto, there's actually some really good bullish signs here. It's the stock market that's having all of the real terrifying stuff going on. This just does not look healthy, guys. The trend is definitely down. I think that's pretty obvious here. Wolf had it right on Twitter today. I don't know who that is, so. Yeah, we also had this massive rising or a curvature here, right? So this rising curve is not a good sign either, and it looks like it is sort of playing out, and we are starting to drop. And if look at this image right here, okay, get that in your mind right now. Now let's go back in time on Bitcoin, and let's look right over here. Let's go to a 3-day. I think it's really clear here. You guys can see this curvature right here, and it's uncanny. It really is. It's uncanny right here, right? You guys see this curve? Let's turn off the magnet. There you go. Curve's pretty obvious. See what happens? Curve, drop, retest, capitulation, right? So we're very possibly in the capitulation point on Dow. So you can see this, right? How you have a curve, drop, sort of a retrace. Not really. I guess it is a retrace, but not very high time frame for sure. And possibly the continuation back down. Let's Let's go back over to it again. Yeah. Curve, drop, retrace, drop, right? So is that what's happening? Are we about to go into that absolute just capitulation mode? It's possible, guys. It's possible. BTC Jack. I still don't know who that is, man. Sorry, I'm not. I try not to get too influenced by other people. I try to just look at the charts on my own. The main people I do follow are Blockchain Backer, Credible Crypto, Rect Proof. There's some other ones as well, but I try to stay off a lot of. I try to stay a lot off crypto Twitter if possible, as I'm on Twitter, of course. But I don't follow a lot of those people, so I'm not sure. All right. But yeah, DXY, we are at some really, really key level, guys. Like, these are absolutely very, very important. As you guys can see, this looks like a parabolic movement upwards, okay? Just like you can have, like, it's a parabolic movement. And remember, we want this to drop. So by assuming it's going to drop, essentially means that the parabolic trend is being broken, which parabolic trends do break a lot, right? You can go back in time and see how when they do break, they break aggressively, but we haven't had this initial dip before a continuation, right? This dip before a continuation. We haven't had that yet. So these parabolic movements are going to keep rising until they don't. So, yeah, it's interesting. So let's go back in time and see where this level comes from. This is a monthly level that we have closed above. This is definitely a very bearish sign, right? We are above this level. This is now acting as a key support level. So that's terrifying. And then if you go back in time, we can see where this is from, guys. Like, this is the all-time chart of DXY going back to the freaking 70s, right? And we're at levels that are essentially unprecedented since 2002, 2003 timeframe. So, like, this is a really, really important moment, and I think this is a very important chart right now. We've been tracking it for a long time, but it's coming to a head. Like, this is the moment we should be seeing some rejections, and so far we just haven't seen it yet, guys. So, on Bitcoin, so there are a lot of really bullish things as well. Like, and this is all bullish, okay? You guys can see this is all crypto bullish stuff. This is all traditional, right? I would say these two for sure are traditional markets. So we're talking about crypto, but we're talking about traditional markets as well, right? Which one has the precedent? Well, in the macro perspective, Bitcoin follows the traditional markets really, really well. On the micro, there is a lot of divergences, but essentially we need to have a healthy stock market for Bitcoin to flourish. We've never had a true bear market on crypto, so we have to assume, or we haven't had a true bear market in the traditional market while Bitcoin existed, right? So Bitcoin only came into existence like what, 2013, I think. No, before then. It was like 2008, I think. So either way, it was after the last financial crisis. So we have never been through a financial crisis with Bitcoin. And given all of the information and all the history we have so far, we have to assume that it's also going to struggle. They're pretty damn correlated. So essentially, we really need Dow to hold up. We need Dow to hold up. We need SPX to hold up. We need the traditional markets to not just utterly collapse. And they do not look healthy right now, guys. They really, really, really don't. All right, so now with all of that being said, let's start going through some of the bullish things, right? So I think I've hit the bearishness really, really heavy, right? So you guys understand I'm not just focusing on the bullish stuff, but I am still bullish at this level, okay? So given all of the craziness that we're seeing on the traditional markets, if you focus on crypto actually looks pretty damn good right now, okay? And I know you're like, oh, but my portfolio. Yeah, mine too. I get it, right? But this actually is a really healthy structure for a reversal to go back up right now, okay? So this is a really strong reversal patterns right now. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these, and we're going to start going through some of our bullish reasonings here as to why I still have to remain bullish. I have to, guys, like, because of the charts and because we're focusing on the charts are giving us too many bullish indicators to ignore. So let's start diving through some of them. Well, let's just go down the list, right? So untapped lows. Okay, we've tapped this low, we've tapped this low. So those two lows have been taken out. We see that, okay? But this low right here has not been taken out. Yeah, this low has not been taken out, nor has this one. So we have two springboard levels right in this region, right? So we talked about swing failure patterns on this channel a lot. A swing failure pattern would be very it's very likely here. I think the swing failure pattern will make a ton of sense here. Essentially, this is a great opportunity for whales to accumulate more positions here, right? So it makes a lot of sense for a dip down here, tap this liquidity, freak out all of the retail investors, make people sell, make people, close their longs at a loss, basically get stopped out, liquidated, etc., right? And what happens is the whales just stack their bids right underneath here. So whenever it does come in here, people are going to be selling into the whales positions, in which case then they reverse the market and go back up. It happens quite often. Swing failure patterns are very, very strong. Liquidity is an awesome thing. And whales use news to do that, okay? Whales will intentionally manipulate the news to make you freak out and sell. Okay, and that happens all the time. They'll also put up massive buy or sell walls up here and slowly drag the price down into their bids. So this sort of movement, this low grindy movement, low volume is what you're looking for. To essentially have that price manipulated back down here, have people capitulate, get their bids filled before a continuation back up. All right, so those untapped lows are the first thing. Next thing is the parallel channel. All right, and I know a lot of people draw it differently, and I understand that, but this is essentially the parallel channel right here, guys. Like it's pretty clean. We have not lost it yet. Okay, we have not lost this channel. We still have some room here. So as far as here, like this is the parallel channel, and we still have a little bit of ways here before we actually reach the bottom of it. So as long as it's on the channel, although it is a bearish structure, don't get me wrong, channels are bearish. They are a correction. They're a corrective structure in a sense. This structure is moving upwards. It is a corrective structure to the downside, but it would make a ton of sense to come back up here and tap the mid level before we do actually drop through. So this parallel channel has not been lost yet. So until it is lost, it doesn't really make that much sense to be bearish at this point, just strictly looking at that. Now the next thing over here is on the falling wedge. So this falling wedge right here, you guys can see a series of lower highs and lower lows, all going to a central apex. We are inside the apex. We've tapped the upper trend line quite a few times. And so now we're right here. Okay, so if this level is to hold, and you can argue whether or not that's the bottom or this is the bottom, if this is the deviation, or if there's a little deviation down here. But the point is, we're right here. Okay, no matter how you want to draw this, it's right in this general area, right where our lows are set down here. So this area is primary area on where I'm expecting us to get a major reaction off of, right? Now, if we do bump up here, that's whenever we got to start looking at the bullish cases and et cetera, and really see, are we going to have enough strength to pop the upside, right? And if we do pop the upside, where are we targeting, right? Now, obviously, given all of this bearishness that we've received up here and down here, I would definitely be looking to take a lot of profits in this region, but I don't think here is the place to sell, right? Because we do have all of these different support levels. We do have the untapped lows, and we have other reasons we'll talk about in a second. So, falling wedge. All right, next one, weekly breaker and golden pocket holding. Let's talk about that. So this is, what level is that? It's that. Oh, 3-day. Okay. We have all this support right here. Okay. So the first level of support right here is the weekly breaker. We went below it, but we actually closed back above it last night. So this is a successful hold of the weekly breaker. So this is holding as of right now. This is fine. This is healthy. This is what we want to see. We want to see this level hold. Okay, so far the weekly breaker is holding. Now let's go back up here. See the next level. This is the golden pocket. Now in the golden pocket, you come up here from the bottom to the top. this is the golden pocket right here. You guys can see it. Okay, we are currently inside of the golden pocket of this entire structure. Is it like the entire structure? No, it is a microstructure. It's not nearly as significant as the entire one, but I think this level does give us a clear level of support. And right now, we are still showing a lot of support in this region. Now, so golden pocket structures, I don't like really selling at golden pockets, at least until we show some serious weakness. And I don't think we've done so yet. All right. Now this is a 3-day level as well. You can see how we've tapped it. This is a third tap of the 3-day level. So we are still inside this 3-day breaker as well. So all of those are support levels. Now, extreme negative funding, I'm assuming it's the same as it was yesterday. Let's look into it. Glass node. Come on, Perpetual. I need to add this as an actual favorites. Perpetual funding rate. There you go. I'm going to go do that right now. Here we go. Perpetual funding rate for crypto. We have a little bit more positive funding on Bitcoin right now, but essentially most of this is still negative. As you guys can see, we still have a lot of green out here. Not as bad as yesterday, I will say that, but we definitely still do have negative funding across the board for most assets. So lots and lots of green. So when it's negative funding, what that means, essentially, it is favorable for longs and not shorts, okay? Yep, there you go. What's next? So yeah, perpetual funding rate still negative. Bullish divergences. Let's talk about that as well. If you go down here, open up the RSI again, zoom this sucker back in. Let's talk about the bullish divergences that have appeared on this chart. So, off the magnet, this low, low. Well, you can see that it's pretty clear. We have a low that formed right back here and right here. Okay. The bottom, only the closes, not the wicks. We don't care about the wicks because you do not calculate RSI on wicks, so it doesn't make sense to calculate divergences on wicks. So you guys can see we do have a bullish divergence that has formed. We have a lower low in price and a higher low in RSI. This is a bullish pattern right here. Okay, this means that bears are losing strength on the daily time frame. All right, now if you go back down here, this is a low, lower low, right? What do we have right here? This is a higher low in RSI, lower low in price, higher low in RSI. Again, another bullish divergence on the daily. So there is a lot of bullish divergences here, and that means that on the high time frame, the bears are losing strength as of right now, and this looks good so far. I don't have an issue with that. Now, another thing to look at is we have a hidden weekly divergence. Let's go to the weekly chart. Now, on here, you're looking for a higher high in price and a lower low in RSI. Okay, you have a higher low in RSI, and you have a lower low in RSI. You guys see that? So essentially, what that means is that we've reset further. That means we have a lot more room to springboard off of. All right. So yeah, we have a weekly bullish hidden divergence. We have two daily bullish divergences. So bullish divergences of both type that do exist from the macro perspective, which again, it gives me, we haven't really popped off from this level. I mean, you can probably call this maybe played out. I'm not really convinced that for this massive of a weekly hidden divergence that played out for an entire year or build up for an entire year, I don't think it would only result in a 45% increase. Okay, this is crypto, guys. It usually goes a lot more aggressively. So I think it's still building up. It still looks strong. I don't have an issue with this. So like the hidden bullish divergence still does exist, and I don't think it's played out just yet. Next thing to talk about is over here, longs increasing while price decreases. Oh my gosh, this is such a big one for me. This is one of the big things that's really just keeping me from going bearish here. Like guys, this right here is so important to me. Longs are increasing while the price decreases. This is exactly the same thing that we happened back in June and July of 2021. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's see. All right. June and July of 2021 was right back here. As we can see, what was happening? Okay, May, June, July. Price was clearly decreasing, right? We can see this. Price was decreasing. On the longs, May, June, July of 2021, what was going on? May, June, July 2021, what was happening? Longs were increasing, okay? Longs were increasing while the price was decreasing. Very similar situation, okay? And looking back on it, we know this was accumulation, right? We know this now. This was clear accumulation. So as the price was decreasing, longs were increasing, right? Well, what's happening right now today? Or what's been happening over the last few weeks? Longs are increasing while price has been decreasing, right? Like this to me is a pretty clear accumulation structure. It looks, even these two structures have a lot of similarities. They're not perfect, and I would not consider this necessarily a fractal, but we definitely do have a lot of the same key dynamics that are right here, right? We have a low set, we have a low set, not cleared the lows, got close, not cleared the lows, got close. Like all of this structure looks pretty damn similar if you want to look at it. I think that these two structures obviously are not perfect, but I think this does make a ton of sense. Price decreasing, longs increasing, longs increasing. What happened? Breakout to the upside, massive increase, right? What's going to happen here? I think break to the upside, pretty freaking massive increase, right? At least on our altcoins, if nothing else, all right? Obviously, Bitcoin I do expect to also take off, but essentially we need the market to stabilize. And if we do get that stabilized market, I do still expect some good movement for the altcoins. All right. Volume profile's healthy, okay? Let's go to Coinbase because it's the largest exchange. I think Coinbase and Binance are obviously the ones I want to be looking at. Here's Coinbase. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the weekly. Try to find a really good example of showing you guys how the volume is decreasing on this. It's not bad, I guess. The volume is obviously really low here. Like the volume is low. In this structure, the volume is relatively low. Let's go to Binance. Maybe that's going to give us a better volume profile we can look at. I know I was looking at it yesterday and I was pretty happy with it. Low time frame, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that one is just me stretching. I'm not really sure yet, but volume looked good yesterday when I was going to the charts. But right now it just looks okay. I don't know what I was going with that honestly, but here we are. All right, so either way, even if I get rid of that, I mean everything else is still 100% balanced. Let's go ahead and get rid of that because it doesn't really. I don't think it's really much of a bullish case or a bearish case. It's basically just. I mean, volume is pretty stagnant right now. So, all that makes sense though. Like all of this, it's guys, it's rough out there. Trust me, I get it. My portfolio is hurting just like most other people's. I get it. Or I'm getting just absolutely wrecked right now. But it's hard for me to really become too bearish at this point until we start getting some of these things reverse, right? Dow still looks like garbage though. I mean, that's still a thing. And the traditional markets are absolutely just not looking good. Traditional markets right here, these are the two main issues that could absolutely ruin the day of all of those bullish things that we've been talking about. And I don't have a clear answer here, guys. Like we don't have it. What we're really looking for is some sort of an indicator that this is going to reverse, right? Now up here we do have this monthly breaker right above us. I say right above us. It's a little bit of a ways. 3 points. It's not huge. Not when we're this far up already. But coming up in here, I mean, that could be a pretty massive reversal point, at least some sort of a kick back down here, and maybe that may give us the momentum we need. But right now, we're still in a parabolic uptrend, and that's terrifying. So, yep. Not right now, buddy. I'm getting a call. but I'm not going to do it right now. Total 3 chart still looks fine. Obviously, it doesn't look, amazing right now. But the key is like we're still inside this major support resistance flop. And so like this to me, it was formed. We fell beneath it. Clear resistance. Come back down. Get back above. Clear support. Clear support. Clear support. It's acting as support. And where does this level come from? This is a golden pocket retracement as well as a weekly breaker. You guys see that? Golden pocket retracement right here. So it doesn't make sense to me to be giving up at key levels of support. This is not where I'm going to capitulate at. At least till we have a clear breakdown of support levels. Bitcoin dominance. Let's look at this sucker. Let's look at our chart. Jump into Bitcoin or fiat. Are we there? No, we're not. We did get back above here, right? So we did get back above that weekly breaker. So that is definitely a bearish sign to the altcoins. So not great, obviously. But this is my point of jumping into Bitcoin or fiat. We haven't hit there yet. So like right now, this still looks like a massive consolidation structure. Right? This still looks like a massive drop into a consolidation structure. And on the high time frame, it still looks totally healthy right here. So I don't know if we can really take too much out of the Bitcoin dominance chart, right? It's just basis waiting right now, guys. Like we're still consolidating. Yep. My expectation is still the same. I'm still expecting this to bounce up and work its way out on this bear market, whatever that looks like, right? Whatever this bear market structure looks like, and they can be very ugly, okay? Bull markets are easy, okay? You buy down here, you ride the massive uptrend, and you sell up here sometime, right? That's what you do, right? This is the bull market structure. Parabola, straight up. This is what's happened multiple times in the history of crypto. You guys can see this minor one that happened in 2019, right? Buy up here, but then this is just ugly. We can see this. It's just this is how bear markets are formed. It's just ugly. It doesn't really have much of a rhyme or reason, and that's why bull markets are very easy to trade, guys. And this was the bull market. We can see this. You buy down here, you sell up here, you made a shit ton of money in the way. The bear market, lots of bounces and movements and stopping people out and making people capitulate way too early, and it drags out for an entire year. Then all of a sudden, oh, hey, we lost support, we fall right through, and then we had a massive capitulation event. We haven't had that yet, I don't think, and I really don't think we're going to have that anytime soon. But these retracements do happen, and they're aggressive. So we haven't had a single 618 retracement, and over here we've had a shit ton. So like this was a $618 retracement, right? Down here, 618 retracement. 1, 2, 618 retracement. You guys see that? 618 retracement. Down here, over here, 618 retracement. Over here, I think it was on the 0.5, wasn't it? Yeah, almost, but not actually a 0.618, but close to it. But like, you see how we have these bounces and golden pocket retracements just all the time. And we haven't had a single one yet. So it's uncanny. It's different. It doesn't make sense. If we go back over here, I'm sure we probably have some 618s over here too, because that's how markets operate. There you go. 618, 786, whatever. Right? What is this? Wait, what was I looking for? I had it. No. Is it up here? Yeah, 618. You guys see that? From here, down here, 6-minute retracement. Like these retracements happen. And we haven't had a single one yet. Like it doesn't make sense. It's not rational for how markets generally operate. And that's why it's really challenging for me to really become too bearish, because we haven't even had one yet. What was one I was looking for? I think it was right here. Oops. Shit. Yeah, right here. Fall back down, come back in, come back up, golden pocket retracement. Okay, like these things happen a lot. We haven't had them yet. So these bear markets are ugly. Okay, and the fact that people have just been able to, basically short this entire market and be happy and just, everything works out well, it's not canny. It's not how it normally works. So I'm not just convinced we're gonna just collapse. It doesn't really make sense to me. But obviously, the key in the room right now, or the key elephant in the room with razor sharp claws and a flamethrower, is this, and where's that? DXY, and this. So, yeah. Oh man, not much else, guys. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. I'm really hesitant to make any adjustments anywhere until we actually get some more direction chosen. I don't think we've had it yet. So, what would be my invalidation point? What's the thing that's going to really turn me off from everything and be like, all right, well, yeah, you're right, I was wrong, right? Well, weekly close beneath here would be a huge one. Loss of this parallel channel will be a huge one. Falling out of this falling wedge would be a huge one. Not getting a reaction off of these swing lows, huge one. If the longs just started to reverse and we had a massive drop in longs, that'd be a huge one, right? Like the invalidation points and things I'm looking for absolutely exist. And this definitely is not going the direction we were expecting it to. But I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to just make a trade based upon one indicator. And even though it is important, it's only one single indicator. So, pretty crazy though, man. Pretty crazy. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, John. Had to mention that elephant again. I'm telling you, that elephant, man. It's legit. It's real. It does exist. So, shorts are increasing, but not by much. This is not many shorts at all by quantity. So, oh, Calio. Calio is super bearish right now. Calio has nailed it. I will definitely give him that. I was following his fractal, and it worked out really well so far. So we'll see what happens. But it just I don't. I have my positions placed the way they do, and I think it's logical. So, it's logical. I think it is. So, I'm not rushing to make a impulsive judgment. I think everything makes sense. I've went through it many times. I have my plan in place, but when you got a plan, it's time to execute, right? That's not a good idea to change your plan in the thick of it, because that's how you make a lot of really poor mistakes, right? So I think it makes sense to hold on and buckle up and enjoy the ride. But I was definitely one of the very few people who was bullish down here, guys. No shit, I was one of the very few people who was bullish right here. I was one of the very few people who was actually bullish up here. I don't have anyone who was bullish or was bearish right here like me. But being a contrarian is challenging. It sucks. It sucks. I was macro bearish right here when we lost this level. But my thought process for this entire structure has been and will remain to be until we do have some major changes in the macro of the market, is going to be a retracement up to our golden pocket. This is what happens in markets. Not received this retracement. Does this move? Yeah, move a little bit. Right there, right? Until we get this retracement, I'm going to remain bullish on the market until we get that retracement. Oh no, it was right. I just ejected up again. right? And this has been my plan, guys. Like, this is nothing new. It's nothing, you know, that I just came out of the blue on. Like, this has been my plan for months, several months. I think I posted a video back in December, I believe. Go back over here to videos. Exit plan. Where's exit plan? Exit plan. Exit plan. Exit plan. Exit plan. Where's it at? Where the hell is it? Exit plan. Who knows? Oh my gosh, exit. Oh, there we go. Right here. 4 months ago, right? Yep, right here. These two videos right here are, no, this video right here. It's a really, really important one, guys. And it talks about what I'm talking about right now. And the thing is I talk about this right here. This one and this one. These two videos are so freaking important, I think, guys. Because they talk about what the plan was and how, although this sucks and this is ugly, like, it's still going to plan. You know, you just got to have a plan and execute. And execution and being patient for it is the hardest part. So I might actually watch that again today. I may watch this after the stream just to look at it and be like, am I still going to my plan or am I deviating? Maybe I am deviating. I don't even realize it. And if I am, then obviously I need to reassess and be like, wait, is this a good idea to deviate? Yeah. I don't know, guys. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about? It's just a really crazy point right now, guys. It's a really crazy point. Oh man. Low time frame. Dow still just pumping around. DXY still just, you know, waiting for some sort of a direction to be chosen. I hope to see a pop to the downside. This is what we're looking for. Breakout up here. Sleep at these lows. In between there is just chop. I'm going to set an alert. Breakout. Break up. I know you are, dude. That's totally fine. Like I told you, man, like that's totally fine. You cashing out to get to a point where you're more comfortable in your holdings, that there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You've been absolutely killing it on the short-term time frames. That's great. Like, honestly, it is. I know there's a lot of traders out there who only scalp, and that's not a bad idea. It's a very successful strategy if you can put the time into it. So, breakup. Bitcoin breakup. I've been a positional trader. That's what I've been doing. That's my style. That's what I've transitioned to. Then once I do get my retracement, then I will look to more of a swing trading. But right now, I'm a positional. That's what I've been doing. So I have my position set. I'm still looking for that altcoin run. I still think it's going to happen because we always do get it. But obviously, if I'm wrong, then, you know, it is what it is. Sucks. Yep. There's a lot of really, really good. There's a lot of really, really good scalping. Yeah. Being positional is hard. It's hard, man. I understand. I get it. I did not sell out here. Make it very clear. Okay. And remember, this period of time right here, okay, this entire period of time, I got fucked. This was a, I remember this shit, 65% decrease, 72% decrease right here. And this is on Bitcoin, right? So this is an absolute just disgusting transition right here, right? And this was from 2019 to 2020, essentially almost a year. I held for most of this. I did. And I remember this period of time, it was so bad. So bad, so bad, so bad. It just happens. And like I got wrecked. But on the long term, it worked out. But in that period of time, God, it sucked. Because I was absolutely buying in this region thinking that we were going to continue going up. Yeah. I had a lot of positions I bought down here, rode it all the way up, and I rode it all the way back down. Sell in May, walk away. See, that's actually funny. Who was it? Cause. Trader Cause. Pretty sure it was Trader Cause who made a post about that. Actually, I did see this. He's one of the guys I do follow a lot. Him, Murphsky, Credible Crypto, Blockchain Backer. Those are like the and Rec Proof. Those are like the guys I really do follow. May. Yeah, here you go. Look at this. Sell in May and walk away. I hear that all the time. A lot of times that doesn't really like it doesn't actually apply. So is it really that significant? I don't know, right? But he actually went back and did an analysis on it. That was really cool. So yep. Yep, all this crap. God, this is horrible. I remember sitting in my bed like no shit. I thought I was going to get a divorce. I was like, my wife's going to kill me. My wife is going to kill me here. This is it. That last drop was horrible, right? And I sold most of my bags I bought in this region over here. December 31st, 2021. So I sold those bags right here. So did I walk out pretty well? Yeah, I did, right? But I had to be very patient. All these ups and downs, all this craziness, I held the entire thing, man. I get it. It sucks. It sucks ass. I get it. Yep. Oh shit. This is where I really got in the good positions though. This was my bear market trading, but I did a lot of like really good swing trades and stuff, or not swing trades, scalping and accumulation. Or scalping was all in this area. I did really good on scalping here. Learn how to trade. Basically, where you're at right now, brains. That's what I was doing in here. All that crazy low time frame scalping, trying to adjust and everything else. That was here. Started getting to some accumulation down in this region, and then basically have been a positional trader for most of this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it worked out. I think I accumulated most down here, and basically was a positional for all of this until now, right? So, oh man, sucks. It sucks. What else? Dow's recovering quite well, actually, over the last hour or so. What the hell's happening there? Oh, wow. That's a nice candle. The fuck? Strong candle. Is it going to amount to anything? Probably not, but we'll see. Right? Either way, though, guys, well, let me rephrase that. I am macro bullish. Okay? I'm macro bullish. Looks so good. Look at this. We have not had any dips on this chart. Like, this is just gorgeous. This is accumulation, guys. I can't look at this chart and think of anything but accumulation here. This is systematic accumulation by some major freaking players on some major long positions. Nope. This looks like shit. I don't know, guys. That's where I'm at. What is this now? Oh, God, don't get me involved in request, please. Do you think it looks good right now, Brains? Oh, shit. Oops. Because I do love request. It's one of my, uh, it's one of my dirty habits I just can't get rid of. Yeah, still this major support level. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Major support. Are we the same support we were at last time when we popped off? Oh, shit. Hmm. Um. Yeah, we know how aggressive this thing can pump when it does. That's a 3-day level. We just bounced from it. Hmm. Old habits die hard, huh? I got rid of a lot of mine, but clear weekly level. 3-day right there. It's a clean tap. Yeah, we're below all the major moving averages. The moving average is one of the big things, is why I was bullish down here. And obviously that did not hold. It's one of the cleanest charts you can ask for, or it used to be at least. Still think there's a ton of potential here, though. No freaking doubt. Hmm. Entire regions consolidation cluster. Monthly breaker. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I'm at that point, guys. I'm just waiting for my invalidation to be hit either direction. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here, set my alerts. Check my Discord. 3-day. Yep, same page there. That was a clean level. Huh. Looks pretty good. I think you're right, man. I think it does look pretty good. Not as clean as we like back in the day. I had that shit on lock, man. That was like, I had that one lock. It was the cleanest chart I've ever seen in my life. Like it was no shit. Like that was awesome. And it's no longer at that point. It's not nearly as clean. Just in an RFO. Okay, cool. The slow time frame channel is also holding up right now. Again, it depends how you draw it, because all channels are like that, right? You always have to. These channels are so. You can assume parallelity, which is why we were able to get down here. Wait, was this the one? Yeah. We were able to assume parallelity, and we got this. No, we got this, because assuming parallelity. The issue is, though, exactly where this is in the low time frame is always challenging to see. So, but right now we are at the bottom side of this range, clear invalidation point. So essentially, like right now, realistically, my long position from this level, stop loss is like, below here. Makes sense, right? If we get below 36,500, that's a pretty damn clear level. Target the top side of the range, that's a 7.6R trade, right? And obviously it will be going up further. So let's say like up here, it's like 9. That's probably the trade I'd be looking for, right? Like this high area, even if we just target the top here, that's still a 6-7R trade. So like this trade makes sense. It makes sense, okay? Stop loss, you can adjust this accordingly. I think sweeping these levels and basically closing beneath them is like my exit point. So essentially anywhere in here, once we start losing this weekly breaker, I would just be closing out essentially. So, right around here. Either way, still a good. Still good. I know my plan. What's this? Blue? What the hell is that? Yep. And then once we start getting some movement on Bitcoin, then we can start adjusting other positions accordingly. But don't think the play is to make too many adjustments right now. That's crazy. Just pop. Nuts. That's clean. It's clean. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good short. That makes a lot of sense. Target down there. Yeah, I like it. Where's your stop loss at? Outside of that, though, I think it looks really clean. Yeah, retest. Beautiful. Lost it. Beautiful. I love it. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Just make sure you have a clean stop loss on there, and I think it's a very healthy play. Makes a lot of sense. Wait for the breakdown. Okay. Yeah. I mean, what you can do, okay, right? What you could do here is go into a small short here now, tight stop loss, and then once it breaks down, move this short to a risk-free zone, and then you had more room to play with here on this one. That's what I would do if I was doing a short there. I'd be entering, because like right now you're on that weekly breaker, right? So I'd be looking for a short now or close to now, and then just drop your stop loss down as it breaks down. That's how I'd play it. Oh man. This is stressful, guys. Stressful market. Stressful. I'm just not like, I don't really want to dive too much into here because I just don't think there's much else to say. Break up. Break down. Nothing else really matters. 39.2, 36.7. Bull mode. Oops. What the fuck? That is not what I was selecting. Down. What? That is not what I was selecting. You guys see this? I am trying to click this down arrow. Fuck it. Bull mode. Or bear mode. I don't think anything really matters, guys. I think this is like basically what I'm looking for right now. So I'm going to get one of two notifications soon. Either it's going to tell me that I broke up or it's going to tell me I broke down. One, I'll be really happy. The other one, I'll be really sad. However, if it breaks up or if it breaks down, at least I'll know. If it breaks up, you know, then we keep playing. But that's where I'm at, guys. I like everything else. Nothing else really matters. I'm at that point. Like I think that's the clear level. It's my clear line in the sand. Yep, that's it. You guys know what I'm thinking. That's basically it. So, what's up, buddy? Man. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. I think it's progressing okay. You know, nice hourly candle. Strong low time frame. Like it's just low time frame stuff. Low time frame. Oops. The fuck was that? Low time frame. Make a mistake. My plan and reasonings are made. And now it is time to execute. To be patient and execute. Oops, what the fuck? All right, cool. Everyone. Yep. That's where I'm at, guys. I'm not even gonna like. I'm done. I'm done. Done. I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. I have my alert set. Yep. All right. I'm done. Getting off. There's just I have nothing else to say, guys. I don't have anything else to. I don't have anything else to say. Like this is it. Okay. My level's been set. The reasoning is set. Nothing's really changed. I think that we're just at a very critical moment. But until it works its way out and pick a direction, I don't think there's much else to really do at this point. So the more I stay on, the more likely to make a mistake. And there's too many volatile things happening right now for me to be adjusting my position. So that's my thought process, my reasoning. And when there's a lot of uncertainty, the best thing is just sit the fuck out and wait. And that's what I'm going to do. So, all right, I'll let you guys go. Have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Like always, I'm out. Deuces, boys. I'm out.